in the recent Forest Wood Cup on Lake Murray in South Carolina, I caught a few fish on this 6-inch Berkeley hand-poured worm, the red crawler color. And they've also got the 4-inch. So there's a 6-inch and a 4. I'll throw the 6-inch shaky head when the water's a little dirtier, maybe in the summer when the fish tend to eat big worms a little bit better. You know, if I'm looking hopefully to get a 2-pound bite or whatever. And then sometimes in real clear water, I'll go with a little 4-inch little hand-poured worm. And you can see the difference between those two. My favorite colors are going to be naturally like the watermelon red glitter, the ox blood, the red crawler, stuff like that, just your natural type colors. One of the most important tip I can give you when you're fishing little finesse worms is to use the right size jig head with the right size of hook. The jig head is everything. This is just a little homemade jig head. It's like an 1/8 ounce. It has a 3/0 hook on it. And that's good for most of these slim worms, you know, like a 4-inch or a 6-inch slim hand-poured worm. But if you're using a little fatter bodied worm, like the Berkeley shaky worm, it's a 5-inch fatter type worm, then you want to go to a 4/0 hook. Make sure you have the right size hook. Some jig heads are made with 2/0, some are made with a 3/0, some with a 4/0 hook. And you got to make sure your hook is big enough to get a good hook in the fish when he bites. So that's probably the most important thing. I like a jig head with a really sharp barb on it to keep the jig head from sliding down the shank of the hook. And then I always, 100% of the time, fish a little shaky worm with trilene fluorocarbon, either 6 or 8-pound line. Yeah, I know you can use 10 in dirty water, but I don't like 10-pound line on a spinning rod. It just doesn't work as well.